Hello everyone, my name is Zhe Yang. I'm from Fujian province in China. Throughout my growth, food has played a crucial role in my life. Fujian's food culture is rich and diverse, ranging from seafood to rice, from traditional snacks to festival delicacies. These foods are not only part of my daily diet but also an important component of my identity. Combining personal experiences with course materials, I will explore the role of food in a social, historical context, showing how food becomes part of both culture and personal identity. This is not only a self-reflection but also an in-depth exploration of my cultural environment. Firstly, let's come to part 1, my childhood memories. My earliest memory of food is from a warm summer night with the whole family sat in the yard, enjoying the fishbowl soup made by my grandmother. It was a special scene with cool breezes and the laughter of family members, and a delicious taste of fish balls and the fragrance of the soup deeply imprinted in my memory. This was not only a taste enjoyment, but also the warmth and satisfying brought by family gatherings. As a child, my favorite food was my grandmother's braised pork. Braised pork was not just delicious, it was an emotional bond that made me feel the warmth and love of family. In contrast, I really disliked bitter melon as a child. The taste was too strong for me to accept, and I always felt a sense of fear and resistance whenever it appeared on the table. This early preference and aversions, as Yu Danchen mentioned in What Food Tells Us About China's Confused National Identity, reflect the food preference formed a specific cultural context, and these memories and experiences collectively shaped my identity. Then let's come to part 2, family and cultural influence. These childhood memories intertwined with my family eating habits. As I grew up, our family would have dinner together every night, which was an important tradition in our family. During dinner, everyone should sit together, sharing not only the food but also the events and feelings. One of our family's special food is seafood, especially steamed crabs and steamed fish. These dishes are not only delicious but also carry rich cultural significance. Whenever the family gathered to eat these traditional foods, I could always feel the wisdom and love for life passed down from my ancestors. During holidays and special celebrations, our family would prepare many traditional foods such as dumplings and zongzi during the Spring Festival. These foods are not only tasty but also symbolize reunion and happiness. During these festivals, food becomes an important link that strengthens my cultural identity. As Yu Danchen mentioned in her article, the food is not only the basis of daily life but also an important part of national and cultural identity. Through these foods, I not only share beautiful moments with my family, but also deeply understand my identity as a Chinese. Then let's come to part 3, my current eating habits. Nowadays, my eating habits continue some traditions from my childhood, but have also changed due to the living environment and health awareness. As a child, my family's diet mainly consisted of traditional Fujian dishes like seafood and rice. Now, my diet is more diverse, including more vegetables, fruits, and whole grains to meet health and nutritional needs. However, whenever possible, I still love to cook and enjoy the hometown dishes I grew up with, as they made me feel the warmth of home and cultural heritage. To some extent, I'm also a food activist. I focus on healthy and sustainable eating, spending time learning about the sources and production process of the food I consume. I often read articles on food nutrition, production environments, and ethical consumption, trying to choose organic and locally produced food. As mentioned in the article, what food tells us about China's confused national identity. Food is not only the basis of lifestyle, but also part of identity. Through this approach, I not only continue and innovate family traditions in my diet, but also seek and shape my culinary culture and identity in the context of globalization. That's all of my food autoethnography. Thanks for listening.